Hello, and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am doing a reading for Scorpio in all placements, and it's timeless in general. So take what resonates, and if it really doesn't, feel free to check out any of my other videos. They are all timeless in all placements as well. I'm going to be looking at you and the person you are dealing with. This can be anybody in your life, friend, family member, coworker, boss, lover, next door neighbor. You is basically whoever is most in your energy right now, most in your consciousness. The sun made it, and JoJo is here. Thanks so much for joining, you guys, and thanks so much to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I really appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to start with the angelic messenger deck and get a couple cards, and then dive in with some tarot. So here we go. Ooh, for you, we have self-worth. Number 15. For your person, tenderness. Number 9. Aw. Where is the tenderness? Okay, no, I'm not going to sing. I'm sorry. I'm going to start with the Light Seers deck. Oh, okay. My notes are too far away, so I'm just going to do this. Hopefully my brain doesn't screw this up. Do this off the top of my brain. Okay. Current situation. What is the current situation for Scorpio? 8 of Pentacles. High Priestess. For me as a reader, that's all water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And the 4 of Wands. You and this person. Let's see. So many ways to read this. I feel like one of you, most likely you, is kind of trying to follow your intuition in how to work on making something, getting viable, how to make this connection last, how to make it turn into a long-term solid connection, with all the celebration and merriment. It could also be where one of you is focusing on, like, very focused on work, and, like, say this person is really focused on doing their own thing, and you're kind of trying to tune in and figure out how to get their attention because they showed up this way, so their head is turned away. Yeah, what is this 8 of Pentacles? Let me clarify. Ooh, Linda is here. Hello. Good morning. 10 of Wands. So, okay, 10 of Wands clarifying the 8 of Pentacles. What's the High Priestess? What's influencing the High Priestess? The 9 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. Clarified by the 10 of Swords. So in this connection, there's like this. It's interesting. Things are heavy. Things are feeling there's this walking away from something or somebody. But it's in order to gain some kind of wish fulfillment, which has to do with this celebratory energy. It's like tuning in, trying to tune into the intuition to figure out what is the best way forward. Um, and there's this closing out a cycle in order walking away from something in order to walk towards something better. And it's like working on, it's like it's like moving away from, it's going on a journey, moving away from something that's been really heavy and focusing on moving towards that wish fulfillment, that 9 of Cups. And it has something to do with tapping into one's spirituality. Maybe this is a part of your self-worth, is you're trying to make choices and decisions for yourself that ultimately make you happy. And maybe you're walking away from things where you felt obligated, or, you know, self sabotage, or, typically when we have issues with self worth, we make decisions that aren't always in our best or highest good. And I get the impression that you're spending time increasing your self-worth so that you can move towards what it is that's going to make you really happy. um and I think it's, well, let me keep going. Because I want to say that I think it's that you're moving towards this person and away from something else. But let me keep pulling cards and see what is on this person's mind. 5 of Swords, Queen of Cups. Oh, this is the Tarot of Mystical Moments, by the way. And Death. That's your energy. Queen of Cups that's usually Cancerian, but it can be any of the water signs. You're very prominent on this person's mind. I'll say that. In this person's mind. um, why the 5 of Swords? Why is that here? We've got the High Priestess again, which is you. This this person either feels like you have already torn out their heart or you're going to. They're So then why the Queen of Cups? Queen of Swords. Because you have set some kind of boundary with them. Maybe you've kind of said like, well, I need to look into my future. I need to follow my path. I need to heal. Maybe you've communicated something to this person that maybe this person has Cancer in their chart. You don't have to. Um, maybe maybe they're thinking about how they need to put up some kind of boundaries with you because of the fear that they're feeling that you might pull one over on them, you might hurt them in some way. So then this Death card, what's that? The Empress, which is Libra and Taurus, and also for me as a reader, that's Virgo. Um, it's like this person is thinking about a future with you, possibly starting a family or just creating some kind of very abundant, fertile connection where you two can create something together. But with that death card there, it's like, that's typically an ending, but it's an ending so there can be it's it's death that leads to rebirth. It's something is being stripped away. Maybe this person is so interesting because, we have all the flowers underneath the Empress here, which are similar to the flowers that are within her. It's like maybe this person has caught a glimpse of who you are under the surface. We've got some kitty confirmation. Hey, Rebecca's here. Good morning. Thanks for joining. Um, there is definitely transformation here. We have the butterfly. Butterflies always speak to me of transformation and metamorphosis. Maybe, maybe you are making yourself vulnerable to this person. Maybe, maybe you've said something to them that has shown them that you're you're not going to hurt them, that there's so much beauty that you have to offer, and an abundance, that you're not just it's not just a surface thing with you, that you are really you're very deep, you're very tapped in and tuned in. Maybe this person, maybe they just didn't know what to make of you, because at first, because of, you tend to hold things inside. You don't reveal, you hold your cards close to your chest. You don't reveal your plan. You just kind of silently go about your business. And maybe this person has dealt with that kind of behavior before, but it went south, it went wrong. And so there's this kind of like, what who is this person? What are they going to do? And it turns out that you're actually this very nurturing, loving, kind, and highly intuitive person. Or they're intuiting that they're it's like you two are somehow like meeting in the 5D, like kind of, it's not just a meeting of the minds, it's a meeting of the intuitions. Something like this. So let me go with the Modern Witch Tarot. What's on your mind? What are you thinking about? 10 of Wands. Okay. Yeah, okay. And the Knight of Cups. And Strength, Leo energy. So much kitty confirmation. Hey, and Redbeard made it too. Yay. Thanks for joining. Um, you you're feeling really burdened. You're feeling like you've been carrying something, and you're you're either contemplating dropping it, leaving it behind, or you have done this already in order to make some kind of offer to a Leo, or there's some kind of, you're having to tap into some kind of strength in order to make an offer, in order to wear your heart on your sleeve and be vulnerable and actually speak up. where maybe you're used to being silent. Yeah, with the high priestess twice, you're used to holding things to yourself, keeping things to yourself, but this is about offering your heart. Why the 10 of Wands? The 8 of Swords. You have a tremendous amount of anxiety, which is what the burden is. You want to drop the anxiety because you want to be able to show up, and you're afraid to. There's a part of you that really fears making some kind of offer or being vulnerable and open about how you feel. Because you have a choice to make. But there's anxiety around making the right choice. Maybe you feel like you haven't made the right choice in the past. And maybe you recognize this has something to do with self-worth. Your struggle with self-worth. You could be texting with somebody or considering sending them a message by text, message, whatever, on your phone, um, and telling someone how you feel. So this strength, and yeah, 10 of Swords. What? Wow. Because we started with the 10 of Wands and then the 10 of Swords on either side before. So this is this is you feeling like you've been betrayed, either by this person or you have in the past. Um, oh, trippy. I just realized in this deck, there are two of these cards. One of them says 10 of Swords, and one of them says everything is fine. Wow. Okay. Um, so you're having to build up your confidence. You're having to build up your courage to make a choice that you could be you're leaving something in the past, something that really hurt you. You're definitely wanting to close out a cycle. Um, both within yourself, this kind of self-worth stuff, where it holds you back, and you're wanting to be strong and make a choice that involves being vulnerable and sharing your feelings, sharing your love, your cup. Um, so okay, Mystic Mondays. Um, what's hidden? What's hidden that you don't see? What's going on behind the scenes? We've got the Queen of Cups again. So this person very well might have Cancer in their chart. Three of Wands. And the Six of Pentacles. This person, they have tender feelings for you. This person is intuitively picking up on your struggle, I think. And they're waiting. They're waiting for you to show up. They feel that you're thinking about coming towards them, but they're being very patient. And this card in particular speaks of juggling things very adeptly. Maybe they have a lot of things going on in their life. Maybe the I feel like this is a very spiritual connection because you both are very highly intuitive, and this person is kind of, they're using, possibly using meditation or contemplation or something to figure out how to balance all the things going on in their life, but ultimately what they want is they want equal give and take with you. They want to be able to add you to their things that they have going on in their life. And they're, to add one more is just fun, is, they would be more than happy to do that. They feel like they want to offer you their cup of, they want to offer, they have a cup. This, her cup is open. Oftentimes in decks, the queen's cup has a lid on it. Not here. This person is waiting for you, and they feel pretty optimistic that it's going to work out, that there is going to be this, when you do show up, there's going to be this amazing like reciprocity between the two of you. So let me go with the cat tarot. What are this person's next actions? Temperance. See, again, we have patience. This person is really like holding back, flexing that patience muscle. um, Sagittarian energy. And then we've got the Nine of Cups again. And the Tower. There you are again. This is why the Tower. Queen of Wands. This person, they're biding their time. They have their eye on the prize. And they're being very patient. Whoa, I'm having a deja vu. That's crazy. Okay. Um, because they want to share a cup with you, or a bowl, as it were. um, there's wish fulfillment, and they're gonna show up. This person could have fire in their chart. We did have Leo there. Who's the queen? This might be Sagittarius. I don't know. It just, we'll just call it any fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But ultimately there's going to be a sudden, like, this person is going to show up out of the blue, or they're going to say something. Maybe m- maybe if they pick up on the fact, kind of intuitively, that you're ready to show up with your cup, there's going to be this sudden like shakeup. Oh, it's funny. There's a lion there, so that could be Leo too. um, it's like this person is dreaming about you, and it's like they're going to wake up from a dream and be like, I have to make this happen now. It's going to be startling, maybe, but they do have these tender feelings for you. So let me go with the Dreaming Way tarot. As everything falls. Yay. What are your next actions? Now we have the King of Cups. That is your energy. It's amazing. So the King and Queen of Cups on the table. That's a divine pair. That's a match. Eight of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Well, what? What are you doing? You're okay, so you're why? Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Why the 8 of Cups? The Tower? So this person, maybe they do something or they say something that freaks you out enough that you're like, I can't handle this intensity, which is weird because you are like you're all about intensity. Or maybe you get some kind of epiphany where you're like, I need to move in a different direction because you're having trouble making a decision. Why the Two of Swords? The Hermit. Virgo energy. Because you're like, I need to I need time to go within, to figure something out, to figure myself out, to gain some kind of wisdom. I need to go I need to go be alone. You're focusing on yourself. Maybe you recognize that you still have some healing to do from the past. Um and you feel stuck. You know what you want, but you're there's too much anxiety. You're holding yourself back. Kind of overthinking things, I think. I sometimes say that the Two of Swords is my Luke Skywalker card, which yeah. um when he's learning how to use the Force, he has that helmet that he has to put on where he can't see. And so he has to learn how to feel the Force. It's not something you can see. This person is wearing a blindfold on purpose to feel their way. You're trying to feel your way to feel your way forward. Okay. So, where are we at? Oh my God, everything's falling. It's crazy. Potential outcome. I'm going to grab um Tarot of Transcendence. Luke kissed his sister before he knew she was his sister, though. I've heard of things like that happening in real life, too. Can't blame him for being into a pretty girl. And technically, his sister kissed him. So, just saying. All right. So, potential outcome. 7 of Wands. Temperance again. And the 9 of Swords. My goodness, there's so much anxiety, trouble sleeping, feeling stressed and worried. You could have some Virgo in your chart. If you do, you're naturally an overthinker. um, there's this defensive energy and a need to be patient because of working through feeling trapped, having trouble sleeping, like just being just ugh. So much self-worth stuff is being stirred up, and you're trying to work your way through it, but it's not a straightforward easy process. Why the 7 of Wands? We've got the Queen of Cups again. You're feeling defensive towards this person. Why the Temperance? Why is Temperance here? 7 of Cups. Because you want to make sure you make the right choice. You're looking at all of your options. You want to be very, very certain that you choose correctly, that you don't pick something that is a mirage, or you don't want to be delusional, or uh, I don't know, there's confusion, you feel confused, and so you're just like, okay, I need to find my balance. I need to take time because of the 9 of swords here. 6 of wands. Maybe this person, let's see. Because what, okay, so see, what you want is, you want victory ultimately. You want success in this, in your life. In your whatever you end up choosing, you want it to be the right thing. You want to feel like the star. It's like you're striving for perfection, and there's a need to remember that perfection does not exist, but also you feel like you don't want to settle. You know what you want. You definitely recognize that you have feelings for this person, but probably because of what you've dealt with in the past, you're like, I need to make this happen. I don't want to end up in a situation like I've found myself in before. So let me get an animal oracle. Horse spirit, freedom is yours. Number 33. Freedom can mean a lot of things. Freedom can just be the freedom to be on your own, to do your own thing, to live your life how you want. It can also be freedom from all this anxiety, freedom from the negative thoughts that make you feel bad about yourself, freedom to go towards what you really want, and freedom to recognize what is in your best and highest good, or for your best and highest good, what's in your best interest to 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 move forward. Freedom is yours, is it's the ability to release all the things that keep you weighed down so that you can happily and contentedly let your, I want to say, let your wild side out. Let yourself be able to express who you are, and through doing that, it's going to help you. It's like being really learning to be really comfortable with who you are allows you to make the decisions that are correct for you because of tapping into your intuition rather than being driven by your ego, which is where all this anxiety, or yeah, 8 of swords, 8 of swords, 9 of swords, all this is ego driven. And this is about you going within and tapping into that inner wisdom, which is connected to your intuition and following us, your soul's calling. So, anyway, I want to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah! And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.